Hello, lords and ladies of YouTube, and welcome back to Nightly Gaming's Nightly Gaming and another episode of Kickstarter Roundup. Also, happy Halloween. It is October 31st. Hope you all have a lot of fun today. But with that, we are going to move into our first featured game of the day. It is called Hello Neighbor by Dynamic Pixels. So, their headline reads, Hello Neighbor is a first-person tactical thriller puzzler with a tricky self-studying AI as the opponent for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. So this game looks to be a fun game where you have to try to achieve some kind of goal, such as reaching the exit. I'm not sure if the goal will always be the same or if it changes all the time. But you have to achieve some goal while avoiding and manipulating the AI character who's out to get you. So you have to interact with the environment, pick things up, throw it, break things, turn things on. Then you have to hide, in a closet or a cupboard or something like that. You have to run. If he sees you, jump, try to get through a window, things like that. All while, collecting the various mini objectives, a key or a new light bulb to fix a light, things like that, that you have to do to achieve your end goal. Seems to have an overall kind of a tense feel while you try to stealth your way around the house while trying not to get caught, because if you get caught, you die. Looks like it could be a lot of fun with some good scares thrown in, good tense atmosphere. Anyways, if you are interested in backing them, there is 14 days left to back the project, and I will leave a link in the description for all of you who are interested. After that, we move on to our next game, Wanderer by Red Cloak Games. So their headline reads, an episodic 2D adventure game blending cinematic platformer and RPG in an immersive and beautiful lo-fi sci-fi universe. So it seems like an interesting platformer with some RPG elements, like party selection, turn-based combat, things like that. Add in an interesting art style, and what appears to be an interesting kind of a dark sci-fi based storyline. This could be a lot of fun. There seems to be something dark going on in this game. It has sort of an overall kind of dark, gloomy atmosphere to it, which adds to the feel of the game, I think. Overall, it looks fun and interesting, and if you enjoy 2D platformers with interesting 2D art styles and a potentially good story, then I would say back it. And if you are interested in backing it, there is 11 days to go back this game. I will leave a link down in the description for all of you who are interested. With that, we move on to our last featured game, which will be Wintertide by Contagious Crow. So their headline reads, a multiplayer winter survival where you are able to reincarnate as certain wildlife upon death. So that headline mentions what I think are the most interesting parts about this game. First off, it is multiplayer, so you can work together to survive, you can hunt each other down, you can murder each other, betray each other, do all sorts of things. There's also the fact that depending on how well you do while you're alive, you can actually reincarnate and come back into the game as an animal and roam around and affect the game. You can either come back, as a graceful little deer that hops around and, can operate as food and or, cause some mayhem, things like that. Or you can be a big hungry bear who will murder all the other other survivors, all the other players. Add in the fact that you're kind of in this lonely feeling winter landscape. It's kind of quiet and ominous. It really adds to the atmosphere, and it looks like it could be a lot of fun. There's even realistic tracking methods, such as looking for footprints in the snow or blood trails from something that you shot and maybe didn't kill, but you could follow the blood trail and track them down, etc., etc. So it looks like it could be a lot of fun, and if you're interested in backing them, I would say go for it, and there's 26 days left to back them. I will leave a link down in the description below for all of you who are interested. But with that, we are moving into our recommended game to back this week, which will be Friday the 13th by Gun Media. So their headline reads, Jason Voorhees is unleashed and stalking the grounds of Camp Crystal Lake. Now we need your help to make this game an amazing reality. So, sticking to the Halloween feel, I have to recommend this great looking game. Tense, multiplayer horror game. Sounds great to me. Personally, I love the asymmetric gameplay, And I mean, I'm just a fan of asymmetric gameplay in general, and that's what this game delivers, is great asymmetric gameplay. One player is playing as Jason, running around trying to kill all the various camp counselors that are in the game. Meanwhile, the camp counselors are running around looking for a way to escape, so collecting things out of cabins to fix boats, cars, phone lines, etc., etc. And they have to work together to achieve some of these goals, but at the same time, it's really everyone for themselves. You just finished fixing your boat and your friend is on their way. Well, if you see Jason running behind your friend, leave them. Save yourself. Abandon them. It adds a whole different element to gameplay where you have to worry about the big bad who is out to kill you, but you also have to worry about your friends betraying you to save themselves. Because in the end, the counselors just care about saving themselves. They win if they survive. They don't care if you survive. They win if they survive. You have to work together a little bit, but it's really everyone for themselves. Anyways, it looks like a lot of scary fun that you can have with your friends or people, you know. So it just looks like a good time. And if you're interested in backing, which I would definitely recommend backing, there's only 13 days left to back them. Yeah, kind of convenient that on Halloween, there's 13 days left to back Friday the 13th. I don't know, that just amuses me. Anyways, if you are interested, there's a link in the description. But with that, I would like to know what games you think should have been mentioned this week, and what games you think I mentioned that didn't deserve to be mentioned. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be curious to hear your guys' recommendations and your thoughts. Otherwise, if you like the video, click the thumbs up button. Always appreciate it. If you want to see all my previous videos, you can check out the channel. I do one video every single day, Kickstarter Roundups every Saturday. Otherwise, if you want to be notified whenever I put out new videos, you can click that nice red subscribe button. That is always appreciated. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!